You do not have to have sex out of obligation. The bounce back culture, done. That is dead. And organizing a time where they can look after bubs and you can get 15 or 30 minutes to lock the door and be intimate with yourself. Today I want to speak to you about postpartum sex. Hi everyone, my name is Melissa Franches. I'm a certified holistic sex coach and I work with women who want to feel sexually liberated, confident, connected and alive in their bodies and in the bedroom. I have a 2.5-month-old baby boy and have been navigating a whole new world of sexuality during pregnancy and now postpartum. Sex after pregnancy can look different for everybody, so take what resonates today and leave the rest. You may find that you don't feel like having sex for quite some time after birth. That is completely normal. Don't pressure yourself to have sex before you're ready. This should not be rushed at all. Your body has been through an intense physical, emotional, spiritual, and mental experience. And even if you didn't have a traumatic birth, there is still some form of trauma caused in the vagina if you did have a vaginal birth. And if you had a C-section, then you are healing from major surgery as well. So please look after yourself in this beautiful healing time of postpartum. So most GPs will say it's safe to have sex from about 6 weeks onwards, but you may choose to wait longer. I recommend waiting until it feels right for you, whether that's 3 months, 6 months, a year. Only you will know, you and your partner will know when it's time to have sex again. And it's really important to listen to your body. You do not have to have sex out of obligation. Your needs are an absolute priority at this time. And in the whole span of your sexual lifetime, a few months or a year isn't that long. So if it feels right for you to wait. There is plenty of other ways that you can be intimate with your partner. And if it feels like you're ready to jump back on the wagon, jump back on the wagon and go for it. But just remember to listen to your body and really honor what your body is telling you. Even if you can see that your partner is wanting to have sex again, remember to communicate with them and tell them where you're at so they have a better understanding and can release some of that pressure that you may be feeling. During postpartum, there are many hormonal changes happening, which may leave your vagina feeling dry. It may leave it feeling more tender, especially if you're breastfeeding. Now, you may experience some pain during sex if you're healing from an episiotomy or a perineal tear, which is why it is so important to go slow, like slower than you think is slow, and really honor your body for what it has been through. The bounce back culture, done. That is dead. That is so outdated. We need to really be honoring ourselves during this time of healing as well. Before having partnered sex, I recommend doing some home play or some self-exploration. And this is to help you to reconnect back to this area of your body and locate and heal any areas of numbness, discomfort, pain. And this practice alone can be really deeply healing for you after birth, for reconnecting back to your body, reconnecting back to this absolute portal that birthed life, whether that's around your belly, connecting with your scar, or externally connecting with your vulva. Wherever the location is, it's really important to actually reconnect to that part of your body. Now, I recommend communicating with your partner or getting support if you are a solo mama, and organizing a time where they can look after bubs and you can get 15 or 30 minutes to lock the door and be intimate with yourself. And I know this may sound a bit weird if somebody else is looking after your babe or your partner is looking after your babe and you're in the room like self-pleasuring, but see it more of a time to reconnect and heal your body. It's not necessarily about getting off and having huge orgasms. It's about reconnecting intimately with yourself. I recommend getting some noise cancelling headphones so you just can't hear anything that's going on. Having a lush playlist, some organic oils, maybe even light a candle, have some beautiful lighting. And then start to explore your body from the top down, not just directly going straight to the genitals, which is what a lot of people do. So start from the top down. How could you really connect with your neck, for example, and just slowly massage your neck? And then maybe you move down to your breast and you start to massage your breast, doing a breast massage practice. and then down to your belly, and your belly may feel really soft, it may feel a bit squishy. That's beautiful. It is housed your baby. So massaging your belly, and then moving down to your vulva and slowly massaging around your beautiful labia minora, so your outer labia, your inner labia, your mons pubis, your inner thighs, massaging this whole area. And really taking your time. I know you may only have 15 minutes or 30 minutes, but just time block it. Say, okay, I'm going to spend 5 minutes on my neck, I'm going to spend 5 minutes on my breasts, something like that. And if you feel like it, you can start to work towards internal massage as well. So inserting your fingers into your vagina and slowly making your way around your vagina from 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and just slowly changing your depth, so not going deep straight away. Maybe you put 1 knuckle in, and then 2, and then your whole finger. Again, please take this at your own pace. You will know what feels right from you. Your session may just be externally massaging, or your session may be inserting your finger all the way down and massaging internally there. Now the clock, the 12, 3, 6, 9 is a really good indication for you just to start working around these different areas of your body. And when I say massaging, I would recommend doing something like circles, even gentle pulses you could do, or even doing like a come hither motion, slowly massaging that area. Think of it like a massage. We're essentially not getting knots out, but we're massaging the tissue and bringing it back to life again so the energy can enter that area and heal. Now remember, always pause before entering anything into your vagina. Whether that's your hands or your fingers or a toy, take a deep breath, hold it at the entrance of your vagina and ask for consent. Are you ready for my fingers? Are you ready for this toy? And just wait to hear and feel what your body says. You will know. You will know in your heart, actually, yeah, I feel like I'm ready to do this, or no, actually that feels like a bit too much right now, I'm not going to do that. So remember to listen and communicate with your yoni, with your vagina, if she wants anything inserted. And this whole practice, I know it may sound a little bit weird, but this whole practice is actually helping you build respect for your vagina, and it also helps you create really strong sexual boundaries in partnered sex as well. You'll have that inkling after time. It's like, actually, no, I'm not ready. We're not going to do that. We're going to keep on kissing. So always ask for consent before entering anything into your vagina. And remember, touching your whole body before going straight to your genitals will help you relax and warm up and drop into the moment. The more we slow down in sex, the more ready we will actually feel. So many people are just going straight for the treasure chest and wondering why they're experiencing pain during sex, why they're not orgasming, and why they feel a whole lot of discomfort. So remember, sexual play exists around this whole part of your body, not just down there, not just on the love button. You have so many more erogenous zones to play and to pleasure and to come alive than just that area down. Physiologically speaking, if we take our time, if we warm up the whole body before actually entering anything into the vagina, it actually prepares your vagina for sex. The process is called tenting, and it's where your cervix lifts up and your vagina actually widens in preparation for something to be inserted. So it is absolutely vital to take your time to go slow and let your whole body feel relaxed and ready for anything to be inserted, especially during postpartum. I recommend sharing this with your partner so that they fully understand the importance of going slow and building up to penetration or building up to the moment. Collaborate on ideas to create turn on outside of the bedroom, like beautiful sexy compliments or a way of emotionally connecting or flirting, and then collaborate on ideas inside of the bedroom. So slowly kissing, breast pleasure, butt play, oral sex, exploring your 5 senses, whatever it is. It's really important to remember to take your time. If you miss this process, you're going to be experiencing more pain and discomfort during sex, and nobody wants that. You may experience pain or numbness the first few times that you have sex. This is completely normal. Don't freak out or don't let it put you off. If you do experience pain during sex, I recommend stopping completely and change things up. So this could be changing a sexual position, changing the speed, changing the depth, and then going really, really slow, like slower than you think is slow, and trying again. If you are still feeling pain, stop altogether and seek professional support or work with a pelvic floor physio. If you are experiencing numbness, I recommend slowing right down. We want to bring sensation back into this location in the body, and how we do that is by slowing down, using our breath and using our mind. So you want to focus on that part of the body. So let's use the vagina for example. I feel numbness in my vagina when I've had sex with my partner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on my vagina, that area there. Sometimes I invite clients to imagine as though there's like a sphere of energy there, or a ball of energy in the vagina, to help them with the breath part. So the breath part, you're going to breathe into the vagina. Although you can't physically breathe into the vagina, you're going to imagine like you can. And imagine that ball of energy there. So I'm breathing and expanding that ball. Exhale, softening. Inhale, and you're going to keep doing this with your breath. And what this does is it creates a mind-body connection, so the brain can start to bring in more sensation, and the breath can help with energetically bringing more blood flow energy into that area as well. If you experience numbness more than over a month, then again I recommend going to see a GP or chatting with a pelvic floor physio, and they can help you with it as well. Now, time as parents and as any working or busy person in this world can be really hard to find, and often intimacy and sex can fall by the wayside, especially when you're parents or new parents. This is completely understandable. Please don't shame yourself or make yourself wrong for not having sex for however many months. That is okay, but do work towards some change in this area if you're feeling that desire in your heart. And a few steps that you can take for that is, the first one is acknowledge it. Acknowledge that you're not having sex, to yourself and to your partner. Hey, I just want to call it out. I know we haven't had sex in a couple of months, and it's on my mind and I'm thinking about it, but I'm not there yet. Acknowledge it. The elephant in the room is out. Talk about it with your partner. So exactly like what I said. Hey, I know we haven't had sex. I would really like to. I'm struggling because I'm feeling really stressed at the moment, or I feel like we don't have time. Open up that dialogue with your partner. And by doing so, you can set some really sexy goals, like, hey, in the next month, should we try and have sex once at least? Or maybe we have it twice. But setting those sexy goals means that you're both on the same page and you're a team. Take action. So this bit, I mean, so many people, we can have these goals, but the real gold here is actually taking action, is doing the thing. Now, to help you actually want to do this work, I invite you to look through the lens of, when we put time and energy into our relationship, our kids thrive because they can feel that there's a solid foundation supporting them. And this allows you to really make your love a priority. Stronger foundations will support both you and your partner, but it will also support your family as well. And remember, you're doing such an amazing job at being a mama right now. Your needs and desires deserve to be met and will help you on the healing journey of postpartum.